So, lads, I subjected myself to this game, so I'm going to report on it. It was KK Timson's first game in the Czech League, and when I mean I subjected myself, I mean that in the most straightforward way. Subjected myself to that game is absolutely the correct way to describe it. And please, please, for that, subscribe. We are trying to get to 50. We were trying to get 58k by the end of the season. The season ended way early, so we're just trying to gain a subscriber today. We've currently lost. Well, we've gained one, so we just want to gain a subscriber. But this was what I would say was maybe one of the worst games of basketball I've seen. KK was good though, but like her team won by 70. They won by 70 points. So she played 20. I think she played 20. She had 17, 5, came off the bench, 5 of 10 on the free throw line on 7 shots. And again, they won by 70 or 65, same difference. And people were like, oh, she had a plus 28 plus minus. Well, yeah, in the half the game she didn't play, they had a plus like 30 plus minus. Was it 65? So nearly a plus 40 plus minus. And they had nearly a 40 plus minus when she was on the floor. That doesn't make any difference. This game was absolutely irrelevant. This is the most irrelevant thing I think we've ever talked about. This is absolutely the most irrelevant game ever. Like, everybody hyping up. I'm sorry, like, we need to talk about KK Timpson, because KK Timpson, like, there were still as many flaws. There were still as many flaws in terms of her on-court awareness, but there are going to be really, really big games that she plays in the next couple of weeks. Like, she is playing on, when is the next game? There's next week's games. On Wednesday, she's playing Girona. Is Chloe Bibby with Girona this year? No, but they have Letitia Meher. They have Clara Lundqvist and Justasia Site. So, like, this is a game. Like, Girona versus Prague this is a game this year. And this is where we're really going to get to see where KK Timson shines. The one player I would be really interested in the Fever trying to recruit, just anybody trying to recruit, is Valu Iai. Like, she's so good. She's so good. Like, she's the best player on that Prague team. She's so good. But yeah, like, on the 15th, there's that huge game against Girona, which I will be watching. I'll be watching that game, because that's actually going to be a game. Again, 93% of people are picking Prague to win, but Girona are competent enough. Like, they're competent enough that this is a game. Like, again, she's going to be matching up when she's on with Amiher. I don't think Bree Jones has come over yet by the looks of things. And she's still going to be, like, she's going to be a backup big in Prague. So she's not going to be a starter even with their main team. But that's still going to be an interesting thing to look at, because she showed today she still is a good finisher. She still got that length. But there were I watched a lot of really bad missed assignments on the defensive end, like the way she was hedging. The way she hedged and she didn't recover well. There were a load of little things that KK did not do, and that's still the issue with KK. That is still the issue with KK Timson. She doesn't do any of the little things well. Like, she is a hell of a rebounder. She's an athlete, and she showed all of that today. I thought she was really good today. But, like, I'm not out here. I'm not going to be out here getting too overly fussed about a stat line in a game that you won by 70 points. Like, it's just one of those things where we need to wait until next week, because I see a lot of people jumping the gun, and a lot of people are talking to me or messaging me, being like, oh, look, she's killing it over there. And even in my video yesterday, when I was like, oh, she was benched, and all the comments are like, oh, she just got off the plane, what do you expect? I literally said that. Literally in the video, I was like, yeah, she got benched because she's just off the plane. She didn't know the team's place. today, look, she played decent minutes and she put up really good box score numbers. But I'm not judging anything by this game. Like, I'm not going to be out here saying, oh, KK is the worst player in the world, because she's absolutely not. The potential is unlimited with KK Timson. If the Fever do not protect her in the expansion draft, they are dumbasses. Like, especially because she is one of the 4. They have 5 players that are restricted. That are restricted free agents, rookie deals, or will be cored in Kelsey Mitchell. They've got 5 players, and KK is one of the 5. So if they get rid of KK Mitchell, they're dumbasses, especially with how she played in the playoffs. But I'm really looking forward to seeing how she plays during the week. She's obviously gotten used to the team. It was a pretty, it was a good showing in the way of she showed she's gotten used to the team. She played a lot of minutes, and at the end of the day, she put up really big numbers. She put up really, really big numbers. And you can't really complain about that. Look, she did what she had to do, or what was put. You can only play who's put in front of you, and she played well. So, again, promising signs. There are absolutely promising signs there with KK, but like KK, we're not going to see KK really in her true what she's going to be overseas till probably once they get out of the EuroLeague group stages, because there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. They're making it out of the group stages. Like, if you guys haven't seen the groups in EuroLeague, their group is, they have a team they beat by 30. Like, Girona won by 30. Prague won by 20 against nearly teams are good. Like, I have no idea where this is. Like, I'm European. I have no idea what country this is. This is in. Like, where the hell is this? It is Polish. So it's a team in Poland who employs nobody that I've heard of. And they have a 27-year-old import. And she related to Bree Jones. Kind of looks like she could be related to Bree Jones. But their imports combined for nothing. For like 15 points. Like, they're not going to be... So they're going to make it out of groups. So I would say when it comes to KK, you're going to see... you're going to see most of the time... Okay, yeah, it is Bree Jones' sister. But most of the time, you're not going to see anything too crazy out of her, or what we can really expect until next season. Not next season, like next year. Because I do think that next year they get out of the group stages in EuroLeague. She starts to play important games, because the Czech local league it's a piss take. Like, the Czech local league is not a high level of basketball. It's not a high enough level of basketball to judge anything from. Like, to judge absolutely anything from. Like, KK could drop... Like, if Prague wanted to, I reckon they could probably organize it so that KK Timson drops... goes and has a 100-point game. Like, I'm not fully convinced that KK couldn't have a 100-point game in that league if the team really wanted to get her 100. But yeah, it is an interesting one, and I think a lot of people are getting overly hyped on this game. They literally played a team that they beat by 70 points. They were up 21-2. Like, we're not judging a stat line in a game where they went up 21-2.